Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in finds the mark. Lots of aggression from both sides. The cross-up connects. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Merde, j'ai déconné là. Pourquoi il a fait ça lui?
Strings it all together. Gets the knockdown, and now blocks the low heavy. From up above, gets him.
Putain, je l'ai loupé là.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps in. Gets the jump in. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Smart play with the throw. This may be it. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Gets scooped from down low. Gets the jump in. Pokes with a medium kick. Their spacing is so on point right now. The feng shui engine activation. They want to end this quick. What? Oh my God!
Putain! Il m'a perturbé lui.
Oh, they switch sides. Player 2, holy! Hit that with confidence. Or nothing. Who's gonna take it? A clean KO. Nice meter alert. Sit down and shut up. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Decides not to rush in without a plan. This is it. Solid anti-air. Pokes with a medium kick. Ooh, what a smart throw. Medium kick into. Nothing stops this train. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 reads the throw and escapes. Scuffle. Oh, gets the air throw? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Dangerous range here. Throws them. Okay, here we go. Drop zone, baby. Sets up with the jump in. Are you kidding me? Player 1 really has to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Il est parti vite fait. Hein. Allez, objectif 15 000.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Come on, let me have some fun. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Solid throw tech. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Holds out with the block. Had the radar up and running. With the life gap opening up,
Putain.
they need to lean KO. picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The throw misses. Grabs him from up above. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Smart play with the throw. Going in. From low heavy to. Uses the target combo as a filler. Jumps. This can lead to some big damage. Oh my god, they just jumped it up. Both reads the jump in perfectly. Throws him.
Merde.
What's next? Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Superb reactions on this play. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Throws him down.
Putain.
Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Starts with a jump in. Gets the jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Nails the anti-air. Hits with the overhead. Player 1 chases them down. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Time's the only thing moving here. Was looking for that jump attack.
Putain, fais chier ça.
Absorbs the attack and fires
Merde.
back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Give me a super art. The super doesn't hit. KO.
Putain.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the knockdown and now lands a punishment.
Merde.
Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Backs them into the court. Nice counter. Going in. Sandblast. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, burnout triggered. Looking to impress with this super. Scared money don't make no money. Ripper. Counting on the super to do the job. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. A jump? This is gonna hurt. Breaks through with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive on it. Player 2 can't let this subtract that off. Bends the meter. Close range projectile. Punish counter sets the pace.
Putain, j'ai raté.
Too slow. The Pale Rider's falling. Looking to put him 6 feet under with his falling.
Good?
They're hurt. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Noticeable life lead is a grabs them. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Jump. Drive it back.
Ah, putain.
Player 2 really had to fight for that one.
Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Shortage of drama.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Opts for the throw. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Knockdown. Jump in finds the mark. Throws him down.
Putain.
What are they thinking here?
Merde.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. In a dire situation, they can't afford burnout. Expect a Oh. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. The jump in is denied. Still very early in the smart play to stop the opponent there. Oh, easy tech. Jump. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Zones with the fireball. Going in. From low heavy to barely blocks the jump in. Demon Raid.
Merde.
What'll happen here? Block. Nice counter. Still slugging it out at this range. Crowns him from above. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backdash to start. Solid anti-air. The low kick hits. Medium kick hits. Player 1 made a solid choice with the super. Let's see what they do next. They push their way out of the corner. Player 2 has the super gauge overhead. Fireball ready, trying to wear down the opponent. Nice fireball. He pumps the brakes on the impact. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Gotta do better than that. Player 1 has a big drive gauge. There's a
Ah putain.
excellent damage on that. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Putain. Comment ça se fait, ils sont
It's
forts.
not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Demon Rain time.
Merde.
From low heavy to... Yo, put that away. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Merde.
Solid combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. They trade hits, and now, with the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Oh, easy tech.
Merde.
Takes the chance to hurt him.
Merde.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Big counter. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to reposition. Zones with the fireball. Decides to meet them in the air. From up above. Super clutch corner switch. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Sneaks in above. Both fighters have a full super meter on clutch anti-air. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Are we gonna knock them out of the air? Low heavy. Lot of distance here. Who's baiting who? Only a little bit of drive and life left. There's a burnout. Both sides getting ready. Player 2. Oh, yo. Rock super. That was a high spot ever seen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Demon Raid now?
Merde.
Who's going crowns him from above? Manages to block the jump at knockdown. Here comes the next one. They were right to be on guard there. Langston hitting them with the extra hop. Looking for a hole. Somehow manages to block from above with the guillotine. With super fades out the low kick. The jump all in with a rush. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart blow. The drive impact weapon, the disrespect on full display. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Blocks the jump in. Jump in finds the mark. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Deftly shuts out the jump in. All right. The low heavy hits. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown.
Not so fast.
Hits with the overhead. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Low heavy hits, mix up income. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Gets the jump in. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive art. Right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes.
아 아프다.
Quick breather. Risky up-close scrap still going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Connects with the throw. The low. Both fighters smart play to stop the opponent there. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Full super arcade. What's next? Dangerous range here. Close range projectile. Can this drive bring them back to projectile hits? Fantastic positioning on the show during that round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Throws them. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Blocks it. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Just overhead attack. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Ooh, what a smart blow. Okay, here we go. Drops them from the air. Close range projectile. Overhead. They push their way out of it. Impact. Squash. Solid.
Merde.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Whoa. Critical art now. Shreds them with a critical art. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? What a statement! This unleashes them. Are you kidding me? Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Right kick for a mix-up. Still very early in the round. Can't tech the throw. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What's their game plan? There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Taking stock. Sure you can.
Merde.
Keeps fighting ahead even with a depleted drive. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shoots off a fireball up close. Holds out with the block. Gets the combo. Scrapping it out up close. Medium kick. The jump in is denied. Right kick for a mix-up. Medium kick hit. The fight, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes.
Or nothing!
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
Ah, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is it.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take it all? What a reaction to go air to air. That feeling out phase is over. All the throw connects. A quick breather. Flushes that off and keeps going. Bends the meter. What setup? The low kick hits. Drive it back, misses.
Ah, putain.
What now? Getting up close and personal. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. A react to that was a magical shot. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run-up. G-right kick for a mix-up. Gets scooped from down low.
Merde.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life.
Merde.
That drive impact is blocked.
Ah, putain.
Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets some. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shows a medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 chases them down. Hits them with a stopping box. Uses their drive to maximize their nice counter. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. Blocks it. Shoryuken. This is a turning point. Burnout gets the tip with the low heavy. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connects with medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. What now? Player 1. Genius read with that throw escape. Shakes things up with a fireball. Catches the ball. Putting the cherry on top. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Repa. What's next? Nothing stops this train. What's the exclamation point on that with an OD
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Big drive anti-air in the clutch. Throws! With drop zone, baby! What a statement with that fireball! What a sick punish counter! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way!
Ah ouais.
Now, find a new rival.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Drive reversal to break in. The low is denied. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Merde.
Alright, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Sticks the combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Life lead opens up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 is KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Decides to buff up while they can. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Pokes with a medium kick. Shows a medium kick, knockdown, and Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Lots of foo hop bank and plenty of avenues to race through. Blocking
Yeah.
out drive impact isn't going to work. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Here comes burnout triggered. Both sides getting ready. Just crashes out the cage right there. Will this be enough to kill?
Sit down and shut up!
Hanging by a thread. Just need one final flatline.
Oh.
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Denies the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Denies the low heavy. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
Merde.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The jump in is denied. Impacts a no-go. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Holds out with the block. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets the jump in. Player 1 kept goes for the super arm. The super doesn't hit. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. From up above. Denies the low heavy. Barely blocks the jump in. The jump in is denied. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Looking for a chance. Anthony! This is a turning burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Gets perfect KO. They're in full control there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round hits them with a stopping block. Turning it right up with a super. The Kaisen Dankaraku connect. They're gonna score huge damage off this. Good presence of mind to pull the quick impact squat. Drops him hard. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. They are not getting close. Hits the drive. Keeps him out. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Perfect execution with the anti.
Merde.
Catches them out. Connects with the throw. Flatlines them.
Putain.
That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
T'es vachement fort le gars là.
Now, find a new rival.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Gotta do round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checks with the projectile. The low heavy hits. Player 1 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space. Hold your breath. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates being pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits them with a stopping block. Going in. Scrapping it out up close. Very slick with a combo. Springs forward with the drive rush. Experiencing burnout. Noticeable luck. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws out a projectile. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Sticks the combo. Had the radar up and running. Gets Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Combo with the target combo. Throws him. What's next? Controls the distance with a start. Hits them with a stop and block. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Going in. Big opportunity coming. Still slugging it out at this range. Smart play with the throw. Covers them with a psycho flip. Knockdown and medium kick hit. Barely connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Like curls them from above. There's a wall spike. They can't do anything now. What's next? Anti-air in the clutch. Player burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 with the rhythm. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Another fight is coming your way.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Long, low attack hits. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Rago high kick launches them. That combo did decent damage. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Burnout! KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That was a solid anti-air. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Blocks the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump in is denied. Dashes forward. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Big throws. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Yo, put that away. Jump. Burnout activates. Ooh, what a smart play. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Can they create enough? The low. Player 1 needs to hold this and lead to some big damage. They got a big flatline done. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Opts for the throw. What's the play here? Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. This is a real back and forth match for Cena. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Neither of them are willing to back off here. Taking stock. Burnout! What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Uses the nice counter. Checks him with the projectile. Sneaks in above. Player one has a slight life lead. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player two. Hammers up with the psycho flip. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Turns out they were right to be on guard there. Critical art now? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Sit down and shut up! Closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fire. Changes the pace with the fire. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Doing some quick planning? Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Oh, the throw connects. Knockdown and huge chance after that wall spike. Player one slams on the brace and shuts out the counter. Player one, putting the cherry on top. This turns out. Both sides all in with the rough. Player one is looking at Crown from above. A real test of nerves here. Wraps it up with a throw.
Putain.
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Oh, what a smart throw. Jumps in. Very solid corner. Boxing.
Merde, je peux rien faire.
Checks with the projectile. Backs them into the corner. Nice solid counter. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Combo with the target combo. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A quick breather. KO! Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Let's off a projectile to waste time. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Hit them with a stop and pop. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big, experiencing burnout. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive use a super art. The low kick hits. Drops them. Looking for a hole. And they create an opportunity for all in with the rush. Crowns them from above. Who's gonna take it? What now?
Putain.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one.
Let's see what they're trying to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Throws him down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? The jump in catches him. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knocks them down to the wire. Life lead comes up. Solid combo. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. And goes for the super art. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Both fighters planning something? KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Still very early in the round. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage.
Ah, putain.
Risky up-close scrap still going.
Merde.
Looking to impress with this super. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has the deck clutch plus anti-air. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The throw crowns him from above. Oh, the throw connects. Player totally shrugs that off. Nails drives it back, misses. This releases some big damage. Impact counter.
Encore.
Oh, that's so sick. What a finish.
Putain.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Oh, je m'en doutais.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Jump. Goes to the overdrive. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. They break things off to take a quick breather. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes the
Putain.
beautiful setup with that attack. Solid combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Nails the anti-air. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Nearing the end. Where's the drive gonna come in? It's a good spot to use the super. What'll happen here? Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Gets the jump in. Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Cross up. Whip. They're wide open. Jump. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump.
Merde.
Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Adds a bit of OG spice. Nothing stops this train.
Putain.
Taking chunks out of each other here. What now? Player 2 can't let this go. Oh, yo, Rock, super here. Come on now, let me hear you say it.
Merde.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The jump in is denied. Here comes the boom! Oh, it's enough! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this.
Ah, putain.
Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Kick again.
The low kick connects. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to meet them in the air. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes the chance to hurt him. Takes a trip. The jump in, catch KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Had the radar up and running. Throws him. What's next? Drive rush to keep it going. Misses the drive impact. Jumps up. Scrapping it out up close. What'll happen here? Jump? Shoryuken? Do they have enough drive gauge? Barely blocks the jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corners. Who's gonna take... Oh, burnout triggered. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Jump! Genius read with that throw escape. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Drops it hard. A jump in? This blocks the low kick. Jump! They're going for the super art? The low heavy connected? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Manages to get him with a Euro step. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Medium kick.
Damn.
Throws him. Okay. Betting it all on the drive round. Reads the jump in perfectly. Presses for a react plus anti-air. Player 1, reversal. Oh my god, they just jumped in. What a finish! That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard. Nice counter. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Misfire with the drive impact. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. What's their game plan at this critical stage? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Knockdown. Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation. Oh, burnout triggered.
Damn.
Player 2 gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Throws them to negate the block. Oh, whiffs the throw. There's an overdrive arm. Blocks it.
Merde.
Hits him with a stopping body. Goes air to air, looking to impress with this super. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. A quick breather. Octopus knocks him out of the air. Gotta be knocked down. Here comes the mix-up. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Player 2 and whip. They're wide open. Sneaks in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back just meets them air to air. Reversal. Close range projectile. Solid anti-air. Dashes forward. Ooh, you never know when they're going for the super art. Drops the gloves. Here comes the super. Nothing stops this train. Reads the jump in perfectly. Jump knocks them out of the air. Low heavy, but no go. The low block connects with the throw. What now? Drive rush. Oh, in with a rush. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Back wall flat into the guard break. What's next? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1, can't you? Oh my God, what a throw set. Reads the jump in perfectly. Who's gonna take it? Quick air to air. So heavy out of nowhere.
C'était juste
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Drops him hard. This is gonna hurt. Checks with a medium kick. Time's the only thing moving here. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The impact doesn't do anything.
Putain.
Looking for a chance. Blocks the impact. Hits him with a stopping bop. Jumps in. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A quick breather. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Definitely shuts out the jumping. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. What are they thinking here? Well-timed command throw there. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Impacts a no-go. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Oh, burnout triggered. Manages to drop tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Double lariat and now? Shows a medium kick. Breaks those shins. Scrapping it out up close. The impact doesn't do anything. Burnout triggered. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Jumps in, baits out the low kick. Shoryuken. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Anti-air in the front. A real crashes out the cage right there. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash for the damage they need. Player 2 can't use any good drive. Impact doesn't work. What a finish!
Putain, je croyais qu'elle allait y aller contre le mur.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. A little too greedy there.
Merde.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Well-timed command right there. Both fighters are low
Ça
on
t'enlève
drive.
beaucoup, ça.
They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 can't afford mistakes. Oh, burnout triggered. Each hit is so important here. Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close out the round? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Long, low attack hits. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Takes a trip. Gets the jump. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player 2, they're going for the super art?
Are you serious?
Looking for a chance. A quick breather. Adds a bit of OD spice. Sets up with the jump in. Okay, the punish counter gives them a great opening here. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Oh, talk about overextending. The command grab doesn't make it. The low heavy hits. Bops him with a target combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? A little too greedy there. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 needs to hold up. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throw whiffs. Grabs and throws them away. Jumps in. Do they have enough drive gauge? There's a change of side. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Oh my god, they just chumped it up! Too much! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Start things off with a jump in.
Merde.
Next with the throw. Low heavy. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. There's a burnout. Oh, yo, raw super hit. An explosive move like this is why you play Zangief. Buckle in. We're going for a ride. Player 2 is on track to steal this back after that super. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Player 2 is slow heavy, but no go. Knocks them out of the air. Player 1 and whiff. They're wide open. This is gonna hurt. A jump, quick, air to air. A real test of nerve. Get that bank account ready because that fight